And good afternoon. Hi, Alice. I see you hanging out there in chat. You know we've not been ignoring you. Yes, you are a bloody overachiever. You're here early too. And hi, Alice. I don't know if it's so much alt season as in regards to Anchor, at least. That was pure FOMO. That was pure FOMO. Hi, Alice. I'm really not shocked that anyone other than us is talking about this. And hi, Alice. I can definitely see Gamer pumping a little bit in early 2022. Quite frankly, because it's a gaming token, and people are gonna have money from Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, team members, welcome to the podcast. Give it up, give it up, give it up. I know there's nobody live right now. I know nobody's hanging out watching us. I see Hyalus in there. I don't see anybody else. That's okay, man. Look, these are for replay. Welcome to the podcast, your home for rational crypto news and objectivity, leaving emotion at the door and talking about what we like, why we like it, and where we see it going. We are not offering financial advice. We are telling you what we do, and that is all. We don't slow down. We don't let up. Full speed is our only speed. I am your host, Scott, pragmatic investor who has won and lost fortunes. And joining me, as always, is the greatest producer of all time, Belle. How are we doing tonight, Belle?
I'm a little grumpy with you. You made me put on a bra on a Sunday afternoon.
That's my bad. I didn't realize that it was such an imposition. I thought you guys wore them all the time. Look, we have a tendency to talk about what others are not talking about and bringing the focus onto use case cryptos because, as we know, these are what drive the market and bring innovation to a world that desperately needs it. The status quo is no longer acceptable, and it's time for a technological revolution. Welcome to crypto, and welcome to the podcast. So, I had a hell of a good morning. I really did. Not sure about you guys, man, but I'm a lot happier today than I was yesterday. Look, I don't think that there's a single crypto that we've discussed on here that hasn't absolutely popped off. Now, I get, man, a lot of them have get their opportunities, but that's exactly what those are just simple opportunities. That's FOMO. That's people running wild. I know right now they're calling it alt season, man. I'm calling it pump chase season. This is what's happening right now. If you've been watching the AMP chart for any length of time at all, you recognize that it's a pretty flat token right now. I try to push the fundamentals of AMP all I can, and it's a use case token. It's page 9 of the white paper. Derives its value from usage, period. So I know a pump when I see one. I know FOMO when I see it, and I absolutely take advantage of it. I have been scalping AMP all morning, every single bit of it, because I like to punish speculators. All right. There's something about being just intimately familiar with your token of choice. And of course, AMP is mine. The other one now is Secret Network, but there's something to be said for being intimately familiar about it because you don't have to question the price. You have an intrinsic valuation in your mind. You know about what it should be worth. You know about where it should be running, so forth and so on. And when you see the volume go from million, 1.2, $1.3 million a day to $10 million in the morning, yeah, it's going to go. But it's not going because it's suddenly getting used or there's any kind of news. If there was news about AMP, you would have heard about it right here, all right? You would have heard about it right here. You would have heard my speculation on what I think is about to happen. I didn't do any of that because there simply was no news, all right? Nothing has fundamentally changed about AMP from yesterday to today to make it increase in value by 30, 35, 40%. So when I see something like that, you bet your ass, man, long-term or not, I am scalping the shit out of it because I like money. As much as I love AMP, much as I love the project, much as I love the long-term potential in AMP, I like my money more. So if you're going to give me 30% more than what my holding is worth, I'm going to take it. Now, AMP's been... I'm sorry, I keep glancing over at the chart. I should just go to the chart screen. I have been scalping the shit out of this. Absolutely up and down scalping the shit. You see those big rises? I was in before them. You see those big fall-offs? I sold before that because I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm looking for. This is my token, all right? When my token goes into play, I am going to absolutely capitalize on it. 100% capitalize. And I'm sorry if I know that's distracting. If I do keep looking, I have a lot of money in play right now, and I want to make sure I don't miss. That's really all it is. So I have time to put in my, I got my sells sitting there, man, but I'm not going to have my shorts, my stop limits get jumped either. So this thing is just going bananas. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just watching my money go up, up, up. So I currently own some AMP, but not as much as I did, and I will DCA on the way up as well as I will DCA on the way down. So I'm waiting for it to crack that. There we go. There's the 6 cents, man. That's where that's what everybody was waiting for. So we're gonna see if it blows off from there. Personally, like this, man, I'm kind of sitting this one out now. I'm waiting it. I made my nut. And a half and 6. I mean, it's just been the giving tree, and AMP hasn't been the giving tree in a while. So I'm more than happy to let it do whatever it's going to do. Intrinsically, it should be about 4 cents, 4.5 cents, somewhere around there. So when it starts exceeding the value where I put it, I have no interest in it anymore, man, because now it's out of my realm of consideration. It's nothing that I've thought about. So when it gets there and I can't judge it, I don't want to play anymore. Now, I still got plenty of money on the board. I got like 60 grand on the board just sitting here watching, waiting to see what's next. But none of that is my money. None of it is my money, all right? This is other people's money. I haven't put my own capital into crypto in a good year or so. So it is a good way, and it's a way that I advise. But we don't give financial advice, babe, so you do you. Anchor was a solid 100% solid 2x for me this morning. All right, when it hit 17, I was gone. Belle, you own Anchor, don't you?
I did.
Do you still? You don't own Anchor anymore, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, and it sounds like I'm echoing too.
Oh, wait, I got B2 on. Hang on. We were listening to music before the show. You... I don't own it anymore, man. No, that thing hit 17. I was gone, baby gone. I understand that, yeah, it could go higher, but there is greed and then there's reality. And greed is good. I'm not going to say it. Oh, there goes, down goes the amp. Like there. God, I am dining on this. And when it goes back down to 5.5, it's worth 10 grand to me. It's worth for me to throw it in. You know what? My downside is $1,000. My upside is $3,000. So it's just from it's almost a pot committed standpoint at that time. Yeah. Anchor should be around 8 cents, 8.5 cents, right around there. Anywhere around there is good. 17 cents is just out of hand. You have to realize this. If you've been following this channel, I'm just look at him go. I know you're not you don't see the chart, Mel, but you should really pull it up on your other computer because this is hysterical.
No, I'm looking at it too. That's why I keep looking off to the side.
No, it's tough to do this distracted. I should just do it from the let me see if the other monitor's set up. 1 second. I have to close some stuff up. Let me check the other monitor. Wait for it. Okay, there we go. Let's all wait a minute. Damn it. Hang on. There we go. So let's you can see right now how much AMP I own. I own 59. That's where I'm at. Everything else, I have just walls of stop limit orders. I really don't want to put those up there, but you know what? We're here now. We've come too far. This is what. Oh, look, there's the bounce back. You see why I want nothing to do with this right now? I mean, it's just absolute. I'm going back to the politics scene. Yeah, it's too much. I like a little bit of variance, but I like a little bit of predictability too. And right now, man, all bets are absolutely off on this thing. I got nothing. The early pump there's a lot of people have had money held up in this. I'm pretty sure a lot of the people on the podcast Discord, I don't know how many members are over here right now, but you should really be listening to this, has had sleepy amp money for a long, long time. These are the people that bought in at 7, bought in at 7.5, bought in at 8. They caught that Coinbase FOMO, and they've been stuck in it. They've been stuck in it ever since. So they were looking for anything to get them away from that 4.5 cents so they could start dumping. And you could clearly see it. I mean, you could clearly see where they just started letting go. They said, you know what, close enough. I'm almost even. I'm down, but not as down as I was. So we're just going to let it go. And yeah, man, they absolutely did. And this is what you're seeing, man. You're seeing it now. Now it's pure speculation. That's all this is, because people buying AMP right now have no damn idea what it is. They see it at 5.5 cents. They see the volume. They see a lot of action on it. They see it by percentages. Now, Hyalus, I know that you're a raw number kind of guy. I'm a percentage kind of guy. So I'm always happy to play the percentages because anybody that was in AMP prior to this morning is up 30%. Anybody who's in Bitcoin prior to this morning is down maybe 1 or 2%. The percentages is where I live, man. Honestly, raw numbers, I have no idea. I honestly don't look at them. It is just percentages. It's not raw numbers for me until it's withdrawn and it's sitting in my account as cash. At that point, it's money, and raw numbers matter. matter then. But yeah, look, man, I'll tell you flat out right now, guys. I'm out. All right, I still got all of my initial AMP. It's all still sitting there. All of my stake stuff is sitting there. I don't stake much, but what I have staked is still staked. The percentages are insulting. We've been over and over this right now, but I will get more action and more ROI if I put it into play. So I put it into play, and right now I own again. I own 59 AMP. That's what I got left. This thing will settle back down. All right, things settle down. And when it gets back to where I think it should be, 4.5 cents-ish, whatever, I'm going to buy it all back plus 50%. All right, that's what I do. That's how I made my money. Discipline, patience. The thing that's going to kick people in the balls right now is that we're seeing these pumps every other day on every other coin, man. It is just going bananas right now. Personally, I think Elon Musk did everybody a big favor when his wallet got doxxed, and they saw that he didn't own any Shiba, none, and all of a sudden Shiba went straight down. Wait, I got a sound effect for that. This was Shiba. That was Shiba. As soon as they found out that Elon Musk didn't own any, just gone. So I think, you're talking about billions of dollars that were basically hemorrhaged off from that, and it's got to go somewhere. So I think they're just looking for cheaper coins, man. They are going to the alt market. They're looking for cheaper coins, but all this is pump chasing. All right? That's pure just pump chasing. This is why I'm such a strong advocate of being diversified. Because if for no other reason, right now in this market with this level of insanity, you never know what's going to go off. And the best way to profit from a FOMO, from a runaway, from a feeding frenzy like this is to be in it before it happens. So I have money all over the place right now. Good projects. All right. They're good projects. I'm looking for my 5%, my 10%. If it happens to go up 80, great. That's just the icing on the cake. But I was going to be out of it before that anyway. I set my stop limit losses. I don't set my high sell orders. I don't do that. I pay enough attention to the market. I keep track of my money because it's my money. It's important to me. So when I'm doing, down goes the amp. Like it's just up and down, man. When my money's important to me, so I'll spend time with it. So I will continue to creep up my stop limit sell orders, but I will ride these things all the way the hell up. And, once it peaks, I'll eat 5-6% and then I'm out. I get it. You see that nice little, it went up again. You know what? I don't care. I made my money. Greed is good. Reality is better. And I kind of embrace that. Let me see. I'm looking at, you know what? I almost I see these sell walls going up right now because this thing, I almost just want to buy like $50,000 worth and just watch it go watch it go straight up, and then watch people jumping out. All the lemmings that'll follow me behind, and then everybody just goes jumping out. It's just fun to see. I used to have the little lemming train on my backdrop, but I was getting too many emails. People didn't like it. They didn't like that. They didn't like the hopium. So, that's insulting. You're doing this. Well, no, it's not, man. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm trying to point out this is how you live your crypto existence. Right now, these are lemming trains. That's all it is, man. We can try to take it apart and get more into it, but these are flat out simple lemming trains. The money is going from point A to point B to point C. The problem that I have with a lot of this is people are getting killed. All right, people are absolutely getting killed. Now, you're not responsible for that. All right, you're not responsible for their money, their decisions. That has nothing to do with you. But you have to know that when you see these big, massive pumps and then these big, massive dumps, people just lost a lot of money. they don't do the research. They don't know what they're looking at. They don't know they have no idea what they're doing. They don't. It was quite a few people on the podcast. All of us during our growing pains learning crypto, we all got killed at this shit at one time or another. I don't like to see it, but I long ago gave up feeling responsible for their bad decisions. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you. It's not like we don't do a YouTube show telling you how to avoid this. It's not like this is there's no information available. I mean, for God's sakes, it's available right here on this little niche little niche YouTube channel that is never going to be as popular as Oscars. But I could swear, Bell, tell me where I'm wrong. Have we not illustrated basically every single thing that you're seeing? Have we not telegraphed it, said this is going to here, this is what you're going to see, this is going to be why? Have we not discussed all of these things?
Oh, multiple times. Multiple times. So, yes.
I'm just saying, guys, we bring it up from time to time. We're not trying to, I'm not trying to remove the mystery from the crypto market, all right? I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to help people that might be suffering right now when they're trying to learn crypto. Crypto is esoteric, man. It is difficult. And a lot of us have learned lessons over the years that I don't see a reason for anybody else that they need to go through that. So, again, we made a little YouTube channel. We kick out the information. I think we do it well. But you can't be responsible for that. So when I say I like to punish speculators, I am punishing speculators that never once gave our channel a look and really don't know what the hell they're doing. They are gamblers. They are pump chasers. They're chasing storms. That's all they're doing. This has never been a path to victory, all right? It never has. These things, when they get out of hand like this, all right, these things are so easily manipulated by whales. Absolutely. And you're basically lining yourself up to give them your money. It's like Scrooge McDuck standing up there rattling his basket of gold and saying, I need more, and you're going to put some in. But if you do, you might get some out. You're never going to get some out. Scrooge doesn't pay shit, and he's not going to do it. Oh, there goes the amp. He's not going to do it now, but people still line up every single time to put their gold in the basket because they're like, oh, no, this time it'll be different. He would never fuck me again. He would never do that again. And we're seeing it over and over and over. I promise you, if you guys got the charts up, listening to the show, you know what? Go ahead and minimize me. Pull up the charts. Audio is good enough, even though I did shave particularly close for the interview last time. Aren't I looking good, Belle? Huh? Aren't I looking? You bet it. She can't even see me, so she's obligated to say, yes, you are. Thank you, Amp, for giving me money to put into SCRT. Yeah, Aaron Hopkins. Wow, we actually got some people on tonight.
We do now.
Do we?
It's still daytime. It's still daytime.
I don't know, man. I'm down here in my little dungeon, so I can't. Oh, there goes the amp. Look at there. I honestly want to drop. You know what? I got $100,000 just sitting here. I honestly want to just buy it all just to watch that some bitch go up to say, I can crack that 6 cents. I can get it through there. I don't know. I would be eating everybody. I would be bailing out everybody else who fucking keeps buying at the top. And as much as I want to be altruistic, I'm not that altruistic. I still need the money. It comes in handy. So how are we doing today, Belle? You having a good time?
I'm having a very good day. I mean, I've got to be honest. I took advantage of that anchor pump. I absolutely did. I saw that this morning and went, nope, I'm out. I got in at 8 freaking cents.
I'm a big fan. You guys can see it over here, right? You see Anchor right there. I'm a big fan. I was sorting through my emails this morning and looking through the comments on the channel, and I get the same rash of stuff. How come you don't talk about Anchor? Where's Anchor? How did you not see that pump? Boys, I got videos on this, all right? I got videos. It's on my board. We talk about Anchor constantly. We mention it on the Discord constantly. Lots of us are in Anchor, all right? It is a good, solid project, and I talk about projects. I talk about products. These are things that I like. And Anchor is particularly close to me because it kind of follows my trade. I work in these data centers. I'm in there every damn day, all right? I know the advantage of infrastructure. It's kind of funny because when we were talking to Eric yesterday, and he was talking about the secret network, he was talking about one of their issues that they're going to have is infrastructure. They said, they're really not set up to scale like that because of the infrastructure requirement. I know who can help with that. It's called Anchor. I know who can get them on board and get them into these 24/7, 365, fully monitored, guaranteed uptime data centers. I know exactly who can do that for them. So if they're not talking to Anchor yet, they will. They absolutely will. Okay, look, there goes Amp again. You guys having fun? I'm not saying, do we got any comments, Bell, or is it just me railing away here to dead air?
We've got comments.
Okay, you know what? You guys entertain me for a change. Go ahead.
Brian Fox says, my fantasy football sucks, but my crypto team is running the ball hard and across all end zones.
Let's find out, man. We're going to take apart your fantasy football team. Who's your quarterback? Who's your running back? Who went number one? And how about this? In what round did you pick your quarterback? Brian, we will give you time to answer that. I understand there's a delay. What else you got, Bill?
All right, so Brian was also asking, okay, well, should we take some AMP profit and buy back later? Well, you've kind of already told people that's what you've done today.
I absolutely do that. I strongly advocate for it. I tell you what I do with my money. All right. And I sold 5.5. I bought back as soon as it went under 5. I sold at 6. I bought back at 5.5. I sold at 5.9 again. I told you I've been scalping this shit all day, because I know where AMP should be. Intrinsically, I know where AMP should be, and it should not be anywhere near where it is right now. All right. It is a use case token that's not getting used. It's built for a problem that the world doesn't recognize yet as a problem, but they will. So, yeah, I don't think it should be anywhere near here. And I'm more than happy to continue to profit on people who go to Coinbase, look at the top gainer, see AMP, and say, I got to get me some of that. They have no idea what the fuck it is, what the fuck it does. All they know is that it's a rising star, and they don't want to miss out because it's going to go to the moon, Lambo, pretty wife, big breasts, all that other stuff. And it's not. All right, it's not. It will settle back down because reality is a big ugly monster that likes to visit the crypto market after a pump. Take that for what it's worth. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I told you exactly what I did and am still doing. If it starts dropping back down, if it hits the 5.5 cents, I will buy again, and I will let it go at 5.7, 5.8, something like that. Little gain, nice little 8-9%. I see no problem with that. All right. You don't have to hit a home run every time, but if you do 10%, 8-9 times a day, do the math. All right. Just do the math, boys. This is just play money. This is short money. I'm not even doing it with my long-term money. I'm just doing it with my short money. And when I get to my short money, I don't care. I don't care what token it is. Doesn't matter to me. It can be AMP. Doesn't matter, man. It's short money. All right. Remember when it hit 4 cents? When did it hit 4 cents, Bell?
Oh God, which time?
Just a few days ago after that little flash crash.
Oh yeah.
When it was sitting down at 4 cents, and I went on, I made my post. I said I put all of my short money in this at 4 cents because it's a printing press at that point. It is an absolute printing press at 4 cents. I'm going to need something like that. I'm going to need someone to confirm it. All right, I'm not doing Captain Hindsight here. I told you when I did it. And I told you why I did it. And I've turned 50% profit on that 4 cent buy, man. All right, 50% profit. There is no great fucking mystery here. Know your product. And if you don't know, you know what? I can't say that. Not even on the member stream will I say it. I wanted this because I'm still getting a lot of emails. What do I do? What do I do? And everybody's situation is different. I don't want to comment on it. What I would love to just say is just do what I do, man. All right. I've already done the hard work for you. You don't have to pay me shit. I'm not your broker. But when I make a move, make a move. All right. That's about it. That's what I want to say. But I won't. I will retract that. Hey, God, look, there you go. Wait a minute. And this is why you shouldn't, because
you're not my supervisor.
That's right. I am not your supervisor. So you don't hear this. Hey, God, Bell, I'm kick out the sound effects for you. This is why you should not do what I do.
You're not my supervisor.
I happen to love Archer. I'm a big fan. I got a lot of sound effects that are up here that are Archer. This is for when we swear.
Hey, phrasing!
This is because
Disco is not dead. Disco is life.
Because I'm a huge fan of disco.
Wait, what just happened here?
Because that's Amp today. And, oh, wait. Here you go. This one's for Belle.
How's your head?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
Because I'm a big fan of Elvira, too. Anybody my age is probably familiar with Elvira. She used to do a show. Remember Elvira's show, Belle? Do you?
Yeah.
I know you're about 15 damn years younger than me, but maybe you're familiar with Elvira. That dress and just laying on the couch and watching those terrible horror movies.
Yeah.
But I never missed an episode, man. Come on. Even, she's a redhead. Did you know that? Did you know Elvira's a redhead? Yeah, and she made that god-awful movie, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. She made that terrible movie that I own. I own it on Vudu because whenever I need a giggle, I will throw on Elvira because it's just so ridiculously bad. But I'm a big fan of bad movies, too. I'm sorry, we were talking about crypto. Did you have more comments, Belle? Please take it away.
Brian actually got back to you and said Lamar Jackson, #1, D. Adams, 2, T. Hill, 3, rest, blah, blah, blah.
All right. Yeah, it's probably not your day, man. I used to play the hell out of fantasy football, but I found out that it was taking up entirely too much of my time that could be better spent on crypto. So I don't really play fantasy football anymore. I don't know. But you know what? When I'm all done with the crypto thing, I'll probably I will do a fantasy football YouTube channel. Because then I could use a lot more sound effects and the applause, and it'd be fun. I liked it; it was enjoyable. I love football, so what better way to do it? All right. So what else were we talking about here, Belle? Did you have any other comments, or is it just going to be me railing away here?
It's going to be you railing away now.
All right, boys, you're disappointing me. With all of the action that's going on here, surely you're in more things than Amp. Any of you guys get to catch the interview last night? Did you get to catch the interview with Eric? Tell me that kid wasn't impressive. He is 7 years old. Belle, what did you think of the interview?
Yeah, he made me feel old, just saying. But I thought it was a very well done interview. He's got a lot of energy. He's got a lot of great ideas, but there's a lot that I feel like this token could be used for that they just haven't even thought of yet. And the possibilities are absolutely astounding. He and I are going to have to talk.
And that's where I see so much value in this. I've always been a fan. I think I make my point on this, not what a token is doing, but what a token can. Hang on, I'm about to make a buy. Come on, get there. Get there. Oh, you suck. You suck balls. Discipline, guys. Discipline. I'm waiting to see if Phil order it. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. This would be the live stream. You guys can watch me just sit here and wet my pants. I'm sorry, man. I love doing YouTube, man, but this is my money. So, wait. We're gonna get there. I told you where I'm at. So, this is a very beautiful fall off right now. And again, you should be looking at the charts. Look at the tiny little quantities that are being up there, 50, 50, 50. These are the people who had no business being anywhere near this. All right. You just spent what, 1% to make 50 cents. Okay, great. We won't talk about the people who are playing in crypto right now who really shouldn't be playing in crypto. I'm just saying, if one of your amp, how much is a 50-cent amp buy? Hang on, let me find out. I want to buy 50 amp, and let's call it at a list price of. Yeah, that can't be right. Hang on, 50 amp. All right. So you just made a trade for $2.76, man. I hope it was a successful trade for you. That is just crazy. All right, look, we didn't monetize this stream, so let me see if I can make some money here. Hang on. We'll take the risk, a little bit of a risk here, and we'll see if I'll can pull a little magic out of the hat. Hang on. Nope, missed my number. Hang on, I got to watch and wait for to see if the number comes back. You can do it. Come on. Bell, talk to him. I'm trying to make a trade here. I got to hit my sweet spot, man, or I'm not doing it.
All right. So, Brian, you're asking why do a lot of pumps tend to happen on Sundays? And you're saying that you feel more often than not a lot of pumps happen on Sundays. It's because a lot of news that causes these pumps typically comes out on Thursday and Friday. You watch this news comes out on Thursday and Friday, and over Saturday and Sunday, the price pumps. It never fails. I've noticed this over and over. Scott and I have talked about this. Because I've asked him the same question. It's just like, okay, I know what I need to do now. Oh.
Well, I think people are I'm not gonna hit my price, man. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it over here. I just want to drop in 10 grand real quick and take the 10%, which I know I'll get on it. It's worth it to me. I risk 500 to gain 1,500, so that's worth the stretch to me. Come on, get there. Boy, I'm going to be I shouldn't have done this today. We should not have done the live stream right now. I just wanted to talk to you guys, man, because everything is just going absolutely fucking bananas. And it's almost there. Come on, get there. Get there. Damn it. Shit. I ain't going to be able to do this thing. Yeah, that's another thing is, futures contracts all expired last, Friday? I think Friday. So all the futures contracts expired. So there's a lot of money floating around looking for homes right now. Okay, there we go. Come on, AMP. Get there. Get there. All right. Anyway, you guys do you. I'll worry about this after the show, man. You know, this is gonna be going all day. So there's always time for me to make some dough. Guys, look, give me 60 seconds. I do want to brush up on this. I got to set some stop limits. So give me just a minute. Give me 60 seconds. We will be right back with Belle, who is in fact wearing a bra. So you know what? Here you go. There's for Belle. There's for Belle. All right, guys. Look, we will. All right. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I'm not liking the way it's looking right now. I can't tell which way this thing is going to go, so I'm going to take a pass on the AMP for now. You know what? There's plenty of opportunity to make money everywhere else. Right now, I'm currently in REN, 1 inch, Injective. I'm in, CTX. That one's just been the Giving Tree. These are the ones that I'm in right now. Shorting, I'm not in them long. I'm in them shorting, even though REN is kind of a personal favorite of mine. I've always been a big fan. I just because of what it does, I'm a big fan of it. So, all right, Belle, what were we talking about?
Well, we were actually talking about answering Brian's question of why do a lot of pumps tend to happen on Sundays. Yeah. So you pointed out that a lot of the futures expired. And then again, I've noticed that most companies, Anchor being a prime example, tend to announce any big news or developments on Thursday and Friday.
Did they have any big announcements?
They did. They were posting on Twitter that they've actually completed some upgrades, and they were actually enabling running your own node from home.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's opportunity there. Now, I'm not don't get into the technical element of it. I have no idea, man. I default all of that over to Emery. Yes, I probably have enough broken systems around here. I could set something up. I'll never earn as much doing that as I will just trading. All right, fundamental trading. So it's always going to be my moneymaker. So I'm more than happy to leave the technical portion of it to people who are better suited for it. Again, it's not that I'm technical; it's just I don't care. There we go, guys. I think I'm looking for a bottom here, man. I don't want to give up because there's a little bit more scalping that can be done here on AMP, man. So I'm looking for the bottom, but I think they're done with it. I think I don't think we're going to, yep, there it goes. I don't think we're going to get an aftershock on this one here. Oh, wait. Are we going for it? Nope. You know what? I'm sticking away from it. In fact, I'm changing charts. I'm not even going to look at AMP anymore. I'm going to look at something a little bit more realistic. Let's look at Orchid. Orchid's nice and flat. I'll keep my eye on Orchid.
That's exactly what you were saying earlier. You can't tear yourself away from it.
No, man, I can't. It is money, man. It's what it's about. So, look, look at that, 5.2.052. I'm my buy orders for AMP are back at 4.5 cents. All right, they are all the way back at 4.5 cents. I made my nut. All right. And I made your nut. I made Bell's nut. I made pretty much everybody's nut. So I'm not done with AMP. I'm just taking advantage of a pump. That's all it is. And when I come back, I am, for all intents and purposes, with all the short money that I put in this, I'm going to have about 40% more AMP, period. It should be 60. But I'm keeping at least 20% of those profits. They're going to go into my short wallet because it becomes exponential. I can trade bigger. And when I'm making bigger trades, my windows get smaller, how much it has to go for me to hit my nut. Because in this case, I don't base it on percentages. I base it on fixed amount. Oh, God, look at poor AMP. There it goes. There's coming back to a nickel. I gotta watch this happen, man. It's like a train wreck. I can't look away. People have gotten fucked today. Absolutely fucked. And they're gonna do it again. Hang on, let's go to third monitor for just a second, in case you guys are not watching. You see that? That's bad. Look at that fucking thing. People were jumping in at 6 cents again. I guarantee you people were jumping in at 6 cents again. We're going to go back to the AMP Reddit, and people are just going to be crying all up and down. Oh my God, this token sucks. How could you do this? How could you do this? This is money just bailing. All right. They are just bailing out. Again, people that have been held it long, they wrote it up to 6. When you see it go down to 5.5, the psychological condition kicks in. Last person in is going to have to pay the check. They don't want to be the last person in, and straight down. Shit, I was about to make a buy at a nickel, but I got to stick to my guns, man. I got to stick to my guns. Whatever's happened, I think whatever's happened, it's too wild right now, even for me. And I'm a person that's willing to endure the swings. But it is just too wild right now. I mean, this is pure. Look, it's up to 5.3 already. 5.4. Nope, there it goes. There's those big sell walls. Nope, down they go. You guys having fun?
Down they go.
Are you enjoying this? Yeah. Look.
And Brian is chiming in with your comment about, oh well, I'm going to go to the AMP Reddit and see people are going to be crying, and yeah, he's sitting there going, OMFG, people will be pissed. Yeah.
And you're going to hear the same shit that you always hear. All right? You're going to hear the exact same shit that you always hear. Wish I would have sold. Wish I would have bought. Wish. When it comes to crypto, here's that oldie but a goodie. You can wish in one hand and shit in the other. And guess what's going to get filled up first, man?
See what you get the most of. Yep.
Yeah. We were kind of having a little bit of that discussion on the Discord this morning, man. Look, when it comes to your money, if you don't know what to do, do nothing. All right? That's your money. Now, when it's my money, I will never, ever do nothing, period. I will make a decision. One way or another, I will absolutely make a decision. If I am right, I made money. If I'm wrong, I lost money, but I learned a lesson. You cannot learn enough in this, man. Every lesson ingrains something into you. Like, don't buy at the top. Don't look for the top. Don't chase greens. Don't do any of these things. And sometimes it's going to cost you money, man, to learn that lesson. So because I don't give financial advice, I don't advocate or inject myself into your wallet whatsoever. What you do with your money is your business. It is absolutely your business, so I am not going to pick a side when it comes to your money. When it comes to my money, I will never, ever be flaccid. Is that right? Is it flaccid or is it flaccid? I'm pretty sure it's flaccid.
It's flaccid.
Are you sure? Somebody look that up. Is it flaccid or is it flaccid? I mean, I am an English major. You would think I would know this one, but, how often do you use the word? How often does flaccid come up? Unless you're a 50-year-old man that eats way too much fried food and then, it starts to become, you say it to your doctor a lot. Wait, give it up for me. Hey, give it up for me. That was funny. I will never, ever just idly sit by and let other people determine what's about to happen to me or what's about to happen to my portfolio. I don't do that. I make moves. What you do, again, babe, it's up to you, man. It's your money, your business. If you wanted my viewpoint on it, I will certainly give it to you. I got a fly flying around here. I will certainly give it to you, but I'm not going to say you need to do this. All right? I don't do that. Show me where I have. Unless I'm talking to that fly over there. You should sell your amp. You should not be sitting on this right now. You're going to see it at 4.5 cents again after the rush is over. Now, it might take a few days. It might take a week. It might take these things, but it'll happen again. It will happen again because this is crypto and that's about where it should be. So I also advocate a lot of patience, all right? Sometimes you do have to wait. You're not being indecisive then, all right? You've already made your decision and recognize it. Now, when your gut is telling you something, I'm a big fan of you following your gut, man. You combine it when your gut is experience. All right. That's what it is. It's not wishful thinking. When you trust in your gut, you're trusting on situations that have already happened to you. And you remember everything. You might not recall everything, but you remember it. So when your gut is telling you, man, this is a bad move, I should not be making this move, I absolutely firmly agree with it. You probably shouldn't, man. Your gut is telling you one thing, stick with your gut. But the only way you're going to get to that point where you can go with your gut, trust your gut, is by making moves. Doing nothing, absolutely nothing, teaches nothing. All right? You are allowing the rest of the crypto sphere, the investors, the speculators, people like me, you're allowing us to make decisions on your behalf. Because if you won't move with your crypto, we will fucking move it. All right, it's going to go up or down, but we will move it for you. So if you don't want to get involved in something like that, then you're going to have to start making decisions. Good or bad, make decisions, man. I'm not telling you to fully commit. I'm telling you to at least pick a side, lean one direction, analyze the situation, and figure out where you should be going. But put your gut to work, man. This is not shit like this pure runaway. Nobody can predict this. Nobody can tell you what to do during this. You just got to go with your gut a lot of times. Now, this is trading, all right? And this is different than buying, holding, and putting your money to work. Now, I have plenty of money put to work. I got a whole bunch of secret that is, oh, you know what? I can't say it, Belle. Remember what Eric was talking about yesterday about Sienna?
Yes.
Yeah, I cannot say it, guys. I'd love to, even though this is a member stream. But it was, you know what? I'm going to let it go right there. All right? We want the guy back. I won't talk about it. I'm just saying if you happen to go visit the Secret Network, maybe take a look at Sienna. I'm just saying. So I put my money into what?
David is chiming in and asking a question. When your stop loss gets hit, do you try to get back in at a certain percentage lower, or do you wait? I completely reanalyze. All right. As soon as that stop limit hit, it hit for a reason.
all right? And I'm going to reanalyze. I'm only ever willing to take when I'm only going for a 5 or 10% profit, I'm not willing to take 20% risk to get it, all right? It's just math at that point. So if my stop limits hit, they hit for a reason. I'm very unemotional about it, all right? I was willing to take this risk. It didn't work out. I move on. Now, I might come back to it. Depends. Obviously, I'm going to keep my eye on it because I also like falling cryptos. I'm a big fan of falling cryptos because they hit the bottom. And when they hit the bottom, I want to be there. So, but if they come in, let's say I bought in at $6 and I'm going to be out at $5.60. That's all the risk I'm willing to take on this one. And it hits that 560. I'm not going to jump back in. I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to do any of those things. All right. I am going to watch it. Now, if it pumps right after that, you know what? I missed. But I did learn a lesson on this one. All right, I will look at it again. And next time that I'm purchasing it, I will remember the spread that it took for me to get there. So I might be willing to expand my risk pool a little bit. Again, this is going with your gut because I've seen it, because it was a lesson, because I learned something on it. Every single action should be learning something. Oh, look at poor Amp. Nickel. Anybody for a nickel? Because there it is. Like 0501. Yeah, but again, this is what I do, man. I'm not telling you what to do. This is what I do. And I learn. And it's taken me years, man. This is many markets. This isn't just crypto. I've been through all kinds of markets doing this shit. I've been a gambler for a long time. Call it whatever you want, guys. It's gambling. I know we want to try to address it. Oh, it's investing. We are building the better world. We're doing that. It ain't investing, all right? We are gambling. It's educated gambling. But we are this is not, you know what? It's not blackjack. It's poker. It's poker. And if anybody out here plays poker, you know if you play for a long enough time, somebody that is on the other side of the table is going to catch that 2-outer and absolutely bust you. You were a 96% favorite going to the turn, and you still lose. All right? It happens. But anytime you can get that kind of percentage on your side, I'll put all of my money in every single fucking time because I have enough faith in myself that I can earn it back if I lose it. I think that's an important thing. I think that's what you got to take to heart. You know, the whole this too shall pass, but also having enough faith in yourself to be able to take the risk, go with your gut, know you should do it, because if it doesn't work out, you can earn it back. All right? You obviously don't go to zero. It's tough to earn it back from zero, but having enough faith in your abilities and the lessons that you learned and your ability to read the mood, having enough faith in that to know that you can still make good trades and come back. So if something doesn't work out, it was unfortunate, but you know, sometimes if you're a 96% favorite, you better get it in. That's all I'm saying, man. You better get it in. You're not going to change the world if you don't put the money on the table. That's what I'm saying. So I don't advocate for indecisiveness because, again, you learn something every time it doesn't go your way. But yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave it there. Belle, what are we thinking? I see you looking at comments. Are we getting some, or is it just me?
Actually, I was answering a question on our Discord channel, asking if this stream was going to be available for replay.
Always, everything is. We record everything.
Yes. The only exception to the members stream is when we actually do the members show where we show pictures of you guys, because I do have 6 of you guys that actually emailed pictures over to me so we could do that, but the promise was we would pull the stream after we were done.
Are they pictures of anybody who's on the stream right now?
Actually, Hyalus did send one. So yeah.
All right. Then we'll ask him if he's okay with us showing the picture and leaving the stream up so I can pick him apart, because you guys get to pick me apart every fucking night. So if he's cool with it, I want to flash it because we're kind of wrapping this one up. I could talk all day, guys. I could do this while I'm trading. I would love it. We are going to be putting some up. I've had some requests for additional videos. How do I short? Why do I short? Where do I short? What am I looking for? And all that. And I'm going to be kicking those things up in the member stream. These are not tutorials. All right. I want to be real clear about this. I'm not saying do this. I'm saying this is what I do. there is a huge distinction. So I want to make sure that I want to make sure that you guys are aware of this, and I will put that disclaimer in front of every single video. I'm just, you know what? I've noticed this is bad, man. I think I got to shave, Bell. I saw it on the stream last night. I'm seeing it here. My goatee has gotten long enough that now I'm sitting here stroking it like Snidely Whiplash or something like that. This is what you should do. I mean, I can see it, man. It's more of a super villain thing than a superhero, because you don't see superheroes sitting there stroking their goatee. But I'm getting into a real bad habit of it. I don't know where that came from. So I think it's time. I think it's time to shave. But I don't know. Do I have a persona? For the audience, do I have some kind of online persona that I wasn't aware of? I mean, is this who I am now? When you picture the podcast, do you picture a host with a goatee? Because if that's the case, then I have to leave it up, or I have to leave it on. But I notice that I get soup in it now. I'm 50, man. Look, I eat a lot of soup. I notice that I get soup in it. If I'm eating cereal, I get milk in it and shit like that. I'm not used to it. All right, I haven't been out of the military that long, and obviously we don't have facial hair. But yeah, I haven't really been out of it that long that it's now catching stuff in it. So I'm kind of caught between, is it part of my what do you call that? Your shtick? I don't even know what the words are there, Bill. But is it part of me now that I have to continue to wear it, or if I shave it off, would it be too shocking? I don't know if it's hypnotic, because oh, wow. Look at there. Look at that sell wall at a nickel. 1,875,000 amp up for grabs at a nickel. Let's see if that breaks. Those are kind of interesting, man, because if it breaks, that thing will just, you're going to get 20% on top of it. Okay, I'm sorry. I distracted myself again, Bill. So where are we at with the goatee? Do I have to leave it?
You know what? Trim it up, but leave it, because you shave that thing off. You're still gonna play with your chin, because you're so
there
used. Yeah, and it's gonna feel really weird if you stroke your chin and there's no beard for you to play with.
What do you do then if you're one of those people that are just stroking your chin? Then I'm like purely introspective on the entire show. I'll be like one of those shitty poets that go to the coffee houses, and they're playing to an audience of 2, but it makes them feel very, very profound. And I'll be that guy. I say it like we play to such big audiences, man. If we get 60, 70 people on for us, that's a huge night. So maybe I shouldn't be insulting the poets, but you know what? No, I have no problem with it. Look, life is like poetry, and most people fucking hate poetry. So I have no problem bashing them over the head. I doubt they're in crypto, and I'm pretty sure they're not watching the podcast. All right, Belle, do we got anything up here?
Wow. Yeah, other than you bluntly killing me right now.
Okay.
It's starting to hurt because I'm laughing too hard. All right, now earlier in Discord you brought up Engine at 2.4.
Yeah.
Now I know a few people might have questions about why you were saying that, what you're seeing about that particular token at this time.
Oh, at 2.4, because now it's up to 2.53, and you would have gotten your 5, 6, 7%. It's a gut feeling, man. I hate to go with that one, but it's a gut feeling. When you look at the market and you look at what's going on right now, and you look at the FOMO frenzy and the FOMO craze, and you look at how stable Engine's been. Now, Engine's a nice little product, but I don't believe in charts. All right, Eric doesn't believe in charts. We're not chart oracle people at all. But as a pragmatist, as a fundamentalist, I know that the rest of the world does. So when the bulk of the crypto market that just absolutely lives on technical analysis, they're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Now, I'm not making a buy like that based on what the chart's telling me. I'm making a buy on that based on what the chart is telling everybody else. Does that make sense? I'm not saying one way is better. Absolutely. Oh, God, look at Engine's going off. I'm making bank right now, guys. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, yep.
Oh, do you got Engine up?
Yeah, of course I do. I was asking about it, so why wouldn't I have it up?
Again, guys, there's no real great mystery to this shit. I understand, man. It's like, the bulk of the crypto world's throwing darts at a board. They really are. The bulk of the crypto investors and all the people that just got butt fucked on AMP because a lot of people just took it right in the shorts. And the Reddit's going to blow up, and it's going to be the same story that they are just so fucking surprised. Oh, my God, I never saw this happen. How could this happen? Look, it was going to the moon. Win Lambo. Yeah. They're going to be up there bitching. It's the same story that you've been hearing since March. All right? Nothing's changed about this. Nothing has changed. As far as AMP goes, there's some partnerships, something like that. But the use case, there we go. AMP's getting back into my sweet spot. All right, guys? We're starting to hit comfort zone on this. But right now, I'm in a good place because I can buy it with engine money. So, yeah, there we go. This thing has almost run into a FOMO craze.
It's starting to, definitely.
Yeah, now I'm looking at engine because the volume's really picking up. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my out point, guys. That's all. Hang on, I got to move a stop limit. Go ahead, Bell, talk for a minute.
That's actually one thing I'm seeing over the past 24 hours is it peaked at around 8:15 yesterday evening. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it does very similar today. But yeah, I got in it when Scott said, "Hey, if you guys are looking, pay attention to engine at 2.4." So yeah, I got in. I'll get out.
All right, my stop limits are moved up, sorta. You know what? There's no risk for me right now in engine, none whatsoever. I've recovered everything. I'm slightly profitable, and I will ride it up as high as it goes, and I will continue to move my stop limit up with it. There you go. So there's our lesson for today. Why did I do it? Because it looked good to me. The signs lined up. I trust my gut a hell of a lot more than I trust my rational mind. But it's from a lifetime of lessons. It's from getting your ass kicked over and over and over and over and over. And every single one of those, you learn something from it. I remember everything. And I remember the big losses a hell of a lot more than I remember the big wins. I made big bucks on AMP today, and I'll forget all about it the next time that I misjudge something and one of my stop limits gets jumped, and I'm sitting there holding a big fucking bag of shit. And I will absolutely remember that. This is crypto. Welcome to it. All right, look, man, I had a ball, guys. I'd be happy to go this for hours and hours and hours, but it is also Sunday and it is football, so I have to go and enjoy that. So with that, if there are no other questions, comments, concerns, observations, anything, Bell, because these guys are being duds. Nobody said shit today. I've been talking for a solid hour. You guys haven't said a fucking word.
Well, I mean, we had one question about the best place to buy SCRT, but Hyelis jumped in and actually answered that question for us by saying Bitmart.
Bitmart's not bad. Yeah, you can use Tether. Just move your Tether buy your Tether on Coinbase. Move it from Tether over to Bitmart. Use the Tether right there to buy SCRT. It's nice and easy. Emery even put up a little video, I think, showing you just how easy it is. Man, look, it'll take 5 minutes. If you're not comfortable moving your crypto around, making transfers like that, fucking get comfortable doing it. All right, this is crypto. This is the market. This is what it takes. All right, Bell. Yeah, there you go. You get the last 60 seconds. I'm not going to go on mute. You can listen to me, Vape. So talk us up, talk us out. Guys, I had a ball today. My God, I have fun. I don't like being on script anymore. What do you guys think? Is it better being on script and more structured, or for the member streams, or do you just enjoy me going off? Am I dropping enough little nuggets of wisdom that you're getting value from it? I guess that's what I'm asking for. So there's like a 60-second delay, Bell. Let's wait for them to get back, because if they don't want the scripts, I'm more than happy to put them down, man. I can talk for hours just chasing the lights and having a good time doing it.
Well, in the meantime, Brian Fox is sitting there saying, "Thank you, BNS," and then he goes, "Get it? BNS equals BS." Really?
BNS?
Yeah, equals BS. Yeah, equals bullshit.
Oh no, I understand that.
Hey, yeah, my eyes are brown, but that does not mean I am 100% full of shit.
No, I'm not 100%. You know what, guys? Look, you can watch my trades. I call out everything. I that's all I got to say on that one, man. Look, if you followed this channel for any length of time, and you have made any of the moves that we've made, you're profitable. All right. You are fucking profitable, not through any great mystery of it. It's just you're doing something that maybe perhaps, I don't know your history, but maybe somebody who's already been through this is doing now. So, yeah, I that's why I was like, I got to lower the member fees, Bell. I got to get them down. But you know what? $6 a month. If you haven't earned $6 with us in a month, you are fucking doing crypto wrong. That's all I got to say on that one. All right. Did anybody get back? Do they want scripts or do they just want real Scott?
Both the people who have answered as of right now have said no script. Script, unscript. Your freestyle bullshit is awesome.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll put it up on the Discord too, Bell. Put up a poll, see which way they want it, man. Like we aim to please. So yeah, and I would much rather not do scripts. I have just such a good time going off, man. I don't know if you could tell. I've been smiling the whole fucking show. It's just so nice being able to say whatever the hell that you want. That's why we like the member streams. All right, Bell, 60 second or 30, whatever you want. Talk us up, talk us out. Tell me when to hit the button.
All right. Well, for those of you who joined Scott and I on this afternoon's live stream, members only edition, we do thank you guys. And I know you guys were actually listening to what we were saying, what we were talking about, because you weren't talking very much. And that seems to kind of be the trend. If you're paying attention, you're not talking. Again, we're gonna be back with you guys with Eric again, as well as another one of the people from Secret Network on Thursday. We will also be with you on Saturday, both at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do thank each and every one of you for your support. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, definitely don't hesitate to drop us an email. Our email addresses are at the bottom of the splash screen. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you guys and have a great Sunday afternoon.
Go AMP! We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at The Podcasts. Also, visit our page at thepodcast.com, all one word, for all of our most current content.